What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Super channel. This is part 11 of the GS build, and you guess it, this is probably the intercooler and exhaust side because it has to do with fab work, and obviously I don't know how to do fab work, so I got to take it to somebody. I didn't have too many options down here. The good option that I had moved out, but turns out we were able to work something out. He's gonna come down. He probably lives around 3 hours away. He's gonna come down and do it here at a local shop. So Eddie from Frankenstein, he's gonna be doing the welding and the fab work for me. So let me give you guys a quick rundown. This is the treadstone TR1245. You see it there in the box. It's what most of the big GS guys, well, I guess bigger ones, run. It's rated to about 4,000 horsepower. It's a 4-inch core, so it's pretty big. It's not small. Definitely fits in there just tight. So there's no space for the oil cooler, nothing in the back. So we got to mount that somewhere. Oil cooler for the transmission, that is. All the T-bolt clamps, 3-inch couplers. We got a step down reducer there from 4 to 3. I'll give you guys a rundown on that. So on this side, on the intake side, the intake's just on. There's not completely bolted down. We're doing a 4-inch Vibrant HD clamp, as you can see, and then look how tight the radius is here, guys. So originally I had gotten these 4-inch aluminum pipes, 4-inch 90s. This is what like the normal most of the stores carry, but Eddie, I was kind of going over the parts list with him, and he's like, hey, you got to order these Vibrant ones that are the tight radius ones. So I'm not gonna even take it out of the bag. You guys can get the picture. So these are the 90, the actual. Here, let me compare this so you guys can have an idea, just in case anybody goes through this stuff. So the actual 90 bend, you have your regular one here, and look at this one here. Look at the difference. It's a lot more. The radius is a lot smaller on the 90. So these, we're hoping with these two, we could get this angle that I want here. Let me take these cables out, backing hose. All right, so it's gonna reduce down here to 3 as soon as we get it under. That's gonna be 3, and then pretty much all we have here is we're left with this, and then this Vibrant clamp here, and then we're gonna need this is where the tricky part comes in. So that's what we're left to work with here. So it's a tight fit, guys, but I trust Eddie, man. I've seen his work and he's good. He knows how to weld, so he has his experience. So that's what I wanted. So yeah, guys, what else? This side is a 3-inch for the turbo side. We're gonna be doing 3-inch on this side. I'm gonna do a 3-inch HD clamp down here, and I'm going straight down. That is my biggest requirement. I'm sorry, I shouldn't use hate. I just don't like that anyone just runs the piping through here or this way. I don't know why. It's gonna be pointing straight down, even if I have to move this around here, more angle, and I want it facing down that way. And the pipe, whatever, we have to cut through this plastic, whatever, they can feed in that way, around, and into the intercooler on this side. However we have to. I want it pointing down. I don't want it to come around. What else? Blow valve. This is a Summer Racing. Yes, it's a exact copy of the tile blow-off valve, except when I got this from Summit, I don't know if it was on special or what, but it was $59. Yeah, brand new from Summit. Let me see if there's a part number in the box. No part number. Obviously it's Chinese stuff. I'm sure they copied it, and if Summit, wants to warranty it or whatever, it's fine by me. Comes in this nice box, very pretty. On instructions, you see the Summit logo there, all the hardware, even the clamp, the flange to weld it on, banjo bolts. You can't beat it, guys. So let's see here. GM air temp sensor, bung to weld that in. What else? That's it for the intercooler. Pretty much everything else, you know how it goes. All right, so the other big thing here, exhaust. I decided to stay with the dual exhaust for the car. One, the car's gonna stay quieter with a dual exhaust instead of just doing a single one. Two, this HKS high power exhaust is actually made for the GS, so it literally bolts on. There's no fabbing, or it's just gonna be easier. I like the canisters. They're nice. They remind me of the high power that we had on the Supra. Not the high power, I'm sorry, the TI. It's similar, just obviously not titanium. Yes, it is 2.5 inch, but I'm not here to make big power in this car. This is gonna be, you know, tops 800 horsepower car, and that's gonna be more than enough for me. I want it quiet. I don't want a loud car. I already have the Supra. I want it to make noise and go fast. I'm fine with that. This is gonna be a more streetable, you know, enjoyable, quiet car. So yeah, this is what I'm staying with. Dual exhaust. I don't have to modify anything. I'm not gonna have the ugly other hole on the bumper, because that would, trust me, my OCD will drive me crazy with that extra hole. So I actually have a CX Racing turbo kit. So the manifold is fine. Downpipe you see is on already. So this part of the downpipe, or this downpipe to the mid pipe, I'm sorry, goes here. I already bolted this up, and it's a perfect fit. It's a really nice fit. Now it's like the mid pipe, and then it has this other section, which kind of like, if you want to consider it in the Supra world, this is the whole mid pipe. And then from here on, I want to say maybe like another 3 feet, it's like when it becomes a Y, and then it feeds into the two axle back canisters that HKS comes with. This is a kit that it's obviously meant to work with the stock ones, so you could just take off your factory mufflers and put these on, and that's how it works. I don't have the factory unit, and the exhaust that I had before the toms, I sold everything. So we're just gonna do a custom, probably 3 inch Y all the way, and then maybe reduce it here at the end to 2.5. So maybe that'll work up better. So we're just gonna continue the 3 inch all the way to the back, maybe to here in the back of the tire, and then in the middle there, that's when it splits into the Y, into the 2.5. So yeah, guys, just wanted to kind of give you the rundown on the exhaust and the intercooler setup, because it's, you know, like I said, it's the fab work. I don't do fab work, and you know, I've been collecting pieces. That's probably why I haven't uploaded or done anything on the GS in a while. Just been collecting parts and ready to do it. So I'm gonna see if I can get some footage. I'm dropping out the car on, I believe, maybe Wednesday. We're not 100%. He's gonna confirm tomorrow. We might drop out the car Wednesday, and then I'll see if I can get some footage over there of him working on it. Maybe halfway I'll go visit him throughout the day and see. I don't really want to bother him. I don't want to feel like he's pressure or anything. So if I tell him, hey, this is the idea that I have, he's pretty good, and I have nothing. And once he say he's done, I'm a happy camper. So yeah, guys, just wanted to share that with you, and we'll see if we can get more footage of installing the parts. But so you can see, it's not cheap. There's a couple $1,000s here, man. The project is not a budget build anymore. It's becoming pretty full on build for most of the guys. So yeah, guys, remember to like that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, guys. See you on the next clip. Guys, I just wanted to put this in there really quick. I was picking up the parts here. I never really give shout outs to much people, because honestly, whoever knows me really close knows me 100%. I have 0 sponsors. I have nothing that's handed or given to me. Everything is paid for. That's why I take my time, and when I have a mind that I want to do something the right way, I wait for it, you know, till I have the possibility or the funds to get it. With that being said, Treadstone, huge shout out to them, and especially Pedro at Treadstone. They're local to us down here in South Florida. Thank God for that. They're a good inventory. Always have pretty much everything in stock, you know, that I got to go get. But Pedro, man, he's a very knowledgeable guy, man. Always helps out, man. So shout out to Pedro, man. Okay. All right, guys, got everything cleared up out of the way. Got the tow truck out here. Gonna be loading her up now. Take her to the shop to get all the welding done. All right. right, guys, it's all loaded up. Ooh. That's a nice angle from here. And this thing hasn't been out on the road almost a year. Under its own power, of course. All right, came by, check out the GS how it's coming out. Check out the cuts on this 4-inch pipe. It's perfect. It's not welded up yet, but it's all measured out. If you can see the clearance around the hole, it's perfect all around. Remember, we're going to be reducing from here from a 4-inch to a 3. Then a simple U here to the intercooler. The intercooler is not mounted, but that's pretty sure where we're going to mount it up. We're just going to put on some brackets here on each side. But that's going to be where it's going to sit. That's as far as back as it goes. Should be pretty good. Turbo side, he's got the elbow already welded on. We're just going to do a what's maybe like a 45 or an angle pointing down, because remember the GS doesn't have the sway bar on the back like the Supra, so it's on this side, so we can't run the pipe straight down. I didn't know that, you know, from looking at it, but so the pipe needs to come on this side of the sway bar and then in here, not down that way. So it's not gonna be like mostly everybody that does it this way or kind of does it up here for some reason. You know, nicely angled that way then. Then that's gonna come out this way and on this side. So 3-inch on this side, 4-inch, then reduces it to 3, into 3 on this side. And that's it, should be it. And then the rest of the exhaust is all the material that's here and getting it done. All right, I guess we'll finish, we'll see the finished product tomorrow when I come pick it up, and that's it. I love how this thing came out. All right, Lexus is back home. You can see that front mount is on. Guys, I'm super happy how everything came out. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys now. Big shout out to Eddie, Frankenstein Garage and Fab. Guys, give him a follow. Check out his work. The guy's really good, man. Really happy with the work. Let me open the hood here. I got it back yesterday, but it was kind of late. I had to push it in and it wasn't gonna look good at night, so waited till today. Show you guys before I close out the video. All right, so overall you can see how it looks. Let's go into the details. Over here we have the cast iron 90, the cast 90 over here off the turbo into a 3-inch vibrant clamp. Then he looped it down here. I wanted it straight down, but the GS has the sway bar on the front from the Supra, so it has to go on this side, otherwise it's gonna bottom out. So he kind of did like a very appealing kind of like angled down, very close to the fans but not touching. And then a small U down here, because remember this car has a really tight bumper, so I told them as close as possible. The intercooler, look how close that is inside, so that is a perfect fit. This is a 4-inch by the way, so that's pretty big for these cars. And then onto the intake side, we have 3-inch blow-off valve. It connects here, and then there's a cone that goes from 3 to 4 here, and then obviously into the intake. But check this out, guys, perfect all around on this clamp here. This is about a 4.5 inch, so you get the extra inch for wiggle room. Let's see, what else did Eddie do here? He did this, and he did the exhaust. But the brackets, these screws I gotta find shorter ones. I just gotta put it on there. But check out these brackets. I'm gonna get them powder coated when I take the stuff to get powder coated on the pipes. Both sides, very nice. And let's see, it's starting to sprinkle here. Check out the exhaust, man. I'm happy I stayed with the dual exhaust, man. This car, I think it's meant for dual exhaust. I'm happy I stayed with the dual exhaust. So this is the HKS high power axle back, I guess they call it. They're not straight, they're like at a slight angle. I told them to kind of push them back as far as you can. I didn't want them to sit flush with this part right here. I kind of wanted them more like out here, which is decent, because I know down there you don't have the room. So perfect, I'm happy how that came out. And then that Y pipe on the GS in the middle after the mid pipe for the Super, guys, it becomes a Y, and that was all hand fabbed, custom made by Eddie. Check that out, guys. Even the connection over there after the mid pipe, that was a 2-bolt flange. You know, we talked about it and we decided to do a V-band there. So that's a nice touch too. It'll be easier to put on and off. If I have to work on the transmission or anything, I could just simply take off the mid pipe and not have to worry about that. Hangers are there, so it's not going to be hanging on the floor if you take it out. But yeah, guys, loving this exhaust, how it looks. Really nice. Oh man. From the side, if anybody wants to see, if you see it sideways, you can see the canister too. So I think this exhaust fits the car very well. So yeah, guys, this is probably like a good stage in the car. So pretty much, I want to say we're like 80% now, 85 maybe. We have fuel system, which I didn't cover, but last time I did this return hose already off the regulator, fuel rail to the regulator. So all we need now is regulator. This is the return, so this goes straight back to the tank, and I'll probably do the flex fuel sensor like I have on the Supra somewhere in the middle there and under the car, so it's away from the engine bay. I don't want it to be visible. And then I'm going to do the 2 feeds, 2 8s on each side, but that's after I order the triple hanger from PHR. What else I gotta order? Those little brackets that hold the line to the chassis. So it's a couple little things. So fuel system will be next, and the last thing we're gonna do is the engine harness. So, oh, other thing that Eddie's doing for me, I almost forgot. He's doing the catch can. He measured out. He made like a whole template. It's gonna be really nice. I want to share that with you guys when I get it back. He said about in a couple weeks he's gonna do that at home. So he's you know, he's gonna be working on that when he has spare time. But yeah, guys, super happy. I've been working non-stop. Today is kind of, I don't want to take off the video off the focus of the GS, but got the Supra apart up here. We're doing the timing belt and the tensioner from Real Street, but we are having a big issue that the crank pulley doesn't want to come out. I mean the bolt, not the pulley. So try the whole starter thing on the floor, nothing. Try a big, you know, 5-foot crowbar to spin it over, nothing. So the way when I put it in there was with my dad with an air compressor with a big gun that he uses for the trucks that he works on. So I'm waiting for him to get here, see if we can take that thing out. And yeah, that's why I've been a little, you know, just a little out of it, man. I don't got too many things going on. I don't like to get into both projects, you know, at the same time, but I kind of like just waiting around, so decided to just finish out the video here, guys. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, comment on the video below. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. And yeah, you know, probably I want to say maybe like 3 months, you know, we should be getting ready to turn this thing on and put on dyno and see what it does. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and follow along with the GS build. This is part 11. So I've been trying to document as much as I can on the whole build from start to finish, when we pulled the motor out and then whatever, and now we're pretty much here, which is almost like another car after we painted the engine and everything, guys. So give a follow, guys, and show some love. Later, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.